team poster giveaway is almost here. Come to the game and the first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a Timberwolves team poster. Don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to pass the year? Players of your favorite mascot, and the Timberwolves anthem. A reminder for Senior Bargains giveaway. Good day. Come out and receive a free Timberwolves gift bag. The National Basketball Association and the Minnesota Timberwolves are committed to the state of the sports. We therefore ask you to avoid any behavior such as fighting, throwing baskets, using the proper public or gestures, issuing reports or disruptive play.
Round one continues with a refreshing surge. The Minnesota Timberwolves come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a two.
We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the side, you look at the Timberwolves. Well, they started off with the Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Dalton Connect. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with John Collins. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's James in at the point guard. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Dunn. The drive by James. Outside Collins. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Another miss by MP. MP's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Hartenstein with the screen for Connect. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 on the shot clock. A fadeaway. Dunn misses.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
MP, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
And a deep three from MP. The long-distance three is good. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Minnesota. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Let's it go from 11. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Here's Connect. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Well, John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Got that one up quick. Valentine's got 9 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Up top, Connect. McDaniels defending. James misses. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The 3 from Valentine. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Dunn gets to Collins. Dunn sets a screen for Collins. Takes a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Malik Beasley comes in for McDaniel. Russell Westbrook in for Edwards. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for T.J. McConnell.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Buffkin to the inside. Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein sees a path to the rim and does not hesitate.
Valentine shot good. MP's got 20.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Pass to connect. Here's Buffkin. Hartenstein with the screen on DiVincenzo. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Valentine shot good.
Yeah, this looks like a three-game shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Pass to Hartenstein. Screen by Hartenstein. It's good from long range. Buffkin's got his second bucket tonight.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. Glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, we've got Jared Vanderbilt. He's out there with Robert Williams. Jake LaRavia out there with Smart. And it's Buffkin in at the point. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Lakers was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and it's the most physical he's been on the glass this season. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Drains the three-pointer.
Oh, pull up on a dime. MP doing work.
All right, looking coming off the court. Come on, get up. For your Timberwolves dancing.
Here's James. Nothing on the board. Done outside. Inside. Here's Connect. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Vanderbilt against MP. That three off the mark. Lakers trail by 10. In the corner is James. And it's off from three-point range. Valentine with it. Connect picks him up. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dunn looking over the floor. Pass to Vanderbilt. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 13. And stolen by Dunn. James, the pass to Dunn. And the reach. James against Edwards. And it's Connect in the corner. And again, the Lakers no good.
Got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And here's Valentine for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. With it, out defended by Randle. Dunn kicks to James. Williams sets a screen for James. Tries it from the top of the key. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Lakers. Collins comes in for Vanderbilt. Here's Valentine. Right through contact. MP.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Pass to Connect. Collins wide open, he fires. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP, no good. And here's Dunn, he'll bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 13. James kicks to Collins. Bobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Edwards. MP looking around. And rebounded by Connect.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Collins has got room. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists now in this one. Valentine with it. Picked up by Hartenstein. Count the basket. MP's got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
To the paint, got a piece of it, and stolen by McConnell. Here's Valentine, and the jam by Valentine.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here's MP for 3. MP has been leading the charge for Minnesota. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Back to the action in just a minute.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
Seeing how things are shaking down for... And that is a wrap. Now let's see.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. MP out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Collins against MP. The shot, no good. Pass to James. Lakers working the ball around now. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, Hartenstein is a very physical big man. He is not one to shy away from contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And free throw good from Hartenstein. Minnesota leading by 8. MP way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
From another zip code. MP, have at it.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. To the wing right side. Collins. That's a two-pointer. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And here's Valentine for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
And that one, good. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Valentine shot good.
Defense has to know this. MP, if he gets space inside, he will finish.
Hartenstein with the screen on McConnell. James, no good. MP with it. Gwinnett picks him up. And Valentine with the basket on the assist by McConnell. MP's got 48.
Despite his youth, MP's showing grown man strength.
Outside Collins. Hartenstein with the screen on MP. Shot by Collins, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And the dunk by MP.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Lakers trail by 18. Pass to connect. Bobbed up there for Collins. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Valentine. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Now Hartenstein, defended by Gobert. Hartenstein passes to Collins. With the floater from Team James. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Valentine's got 6 rebounds in the game. 2 points, that one goes. Valentine's got 54 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Minnesota making some changes. Randall's checked in for Gobert. Russell Westbrook comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for T.J. McConnell. The Lakers also with a sub. Laravia's checked in. Dunn finds Laravia. Now James. Just 5 to shoot. Collins a screen on DiVincenzo. They get it again. Can they get it? And the layup good by Collins. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter.
John Collins has proven over the course of his career to be a consistent rebounder. You have got to box this guy out.
Lakers trail by 20. Dunn outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Laravia. Dunn outside. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Valentine's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Good! Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Dunn outside. Hands it from downtown. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Wow, drilling the answer from distance. Chris Dunn playing with a competitive edge.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. In the corner, Collins with it. And here's James outside. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got 8 rebounds in this game.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Timberwolves ahead, delivering the blowout. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. We've got Williams. Alton Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Puffkin in at the point. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Puffkin. Defended by DiVincenzo. LaRavia with the screen. Connect. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's MP for 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the 3s in time.
Pass to Williams. Here's Puffkin. Defended by DiVincenzo. And he makes that one.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
The 3 from MP. Puffkin with the rebound. Lakers shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And that one's good, LaRavia.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
A shot by Valentine, no good. LA's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Buffkin. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Yep, that one goes.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. MP kicks to Westbrook. And here's MP for 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Lakers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Traps in the tray.
And that's Connect's biggest weapon offensively. He's a knockdown 3-point shooter.
Timberwolves leading by 22. And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. MP's shot is good.
MP looking solid from there.
Outside, James. Dunn sets a screen for James. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Dunn with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Bombed up there for Collins. Oh, trying for it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein.
One guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Person's checked in. And here's Valentine for three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Connect. No good. And the Timberwolves with possession. They've got an 8-0 run.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this, he got it again. Sensational.
Putting on a scoring clinic.
And a historic night, GA, closing in on top rankings all-time in single-game playoff scoring. Here's Dunn. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. The drive by MP. And the jam by Valentine.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then so.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
With a little bit of style, John Collins up and off his feet.
Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. And good! He hits it again.
What a performance. He's now tied for third most points in single-game playoff history.
Well, GA, the way he's been scoring the ball, you had a feeling he'd leave his name in the record books. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thanks, guys. You sometimes hear player refuse to lose, but tonight you really did, MP. You were all over the glass, crossing the 20-rebound threshold in a dominating performance. Walk us through it.
If you want to be a winner, you gotta go where the winning happens. And in our game, that's the boards. I got the bruises to prove it if you don't believe me.
Well, you take care of yourself, MP. Well done.
Man, I gotta go take an ice bath.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. We'll see you later.
Continues with a refreshing surge. The Minnesota Timberwolves come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Lakers. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Welcome back to round one of the Western Conference playoffs on 2K Sports. The series is at 2-0. Depending on the outcome here tonight, this series could essentially be over, or maybe just the... Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. MP is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McConnell in at the point. And for the Lakers, they've got Luka Doncic. John Collins out there with Dalton Knecht. Then there's Chris Dunn, and it's Hartenstein in at the center position, filling out the middle. Taking a look at the Lakers, after suffering 2 losses to start this series, this game is unquestionably a must-win.
Yeah, going down 0-3 in the first round is not an option for them, period. If they have any hopes of this postseason, the win tonight is essential.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Dunn. Pass to Doncic. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP outside. Knocks down the long J.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Dunn outside. Pass to Knecht. To the inside. Here's Hartenstein. He can't hit that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Knecht. Now here's Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. Kicks it out to Collins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Oh, a high flyer. Collins playing above the rim and then coming down with force.
And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Collins with it, and it's McConnell picking him up. Minnesota with the ball. Big run right now for him, 11-2.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Lakers trail by 10. Dunn outside. Pass to Doncic. Collins a screen. And Luka Doncic good for 3.
Luka won't take 3-pointers laying down. He's coming right back at you with the answer.
Here's Valentine. Collins with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Beyond the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Doncic against MP. From the arc. The Lakers with a rebound.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Hartenstein a screen. Launches a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
The 3. And MP with a basket on the assist by Edwards. Valentine's got 17.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes. It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. checked in for Los Angeles. LaRavia comes in for Dunn. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. Beasley comes in for McDaniels. Westbrook, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's DiVincenzo in for McConnell. And here's Connect outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's MP from outside. Sinks the tray. MP's got 20.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. Let's go with a three. And it's MP with a rebound.
He's got to be mad at himself. Won't get a better look than that.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And here's Connect outside. Counted from distance.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
MP getting it done for Minnesota. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
They've got Jake LaRavia, Robert Williams out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Marcus Smart, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Allie, we appreciate the update. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Bufkin. No points yet. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Lakers. Collins, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Dunn comes in for Smart. And Doncic has subbed in for Bufkin. Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Muscling it home, MP.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And here's Doncic. Down low. Nice move. And Collins lays it up and in. 9 points in the game for John Collins.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the...
Oh! I can't believe he just did that!
Way up top. MP, a showman for sure. He has truly arrived.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? And here's Doncic outside. It's good on the putback.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Tough to match his activity level. MP with that youthful exuberance.
Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And then for Minnesota, Gobert comes in for Russell Westbrook. And it's McConnell in for DiVincenzo. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. 15-point game. Dunn, the pass to Collins. Back to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Doncic missing.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
And here's MP from outside. They get it again. Stolen by Collins. Pass to LaRavia. Launches it. Now Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Collins outside. For 3. MP with the block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
In the paint, Luka.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Next checked in for the Lakers. The Timberwolves also with a sub. McDaniels checked in. The Timberwolves lead by 13. Here's Valentine. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Dunn outside. Collins outside. Misses in close. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. From deep, MP. And it's Connect with a rebound. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice work from Doncic. Doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Connect outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. 30 seconds left in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Edwards. MP way outside. And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be back in a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half court. Front row, please.
It's classic Showtime. The way they're running the break looks like the 1980s of the Lakers.
And this score reminds you of seeing how things are shaped. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Rudy Gobert's doing. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Allie, thanks for the report. This injury certainly looks like it could be serious.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And in the training room, guys, I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. MP is out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. Minnesota leading by 19. Collins with the defensive effort. Here's Connect. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from MP. 3-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 46.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
About a minute played here in the second half. Connect with the ball. Over McDaniels. And that one's good. Connect's got his second basket on the night.
And Connect is a gifted shooter. He's more than capable of doing damage from the mid-range.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw good, MP.
At the line for the Timberwolves, MP.
It's both from the stripe.
You know, it's pretty clear. MP is a special, talented player with tremendous upside.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
On the take. Good. He hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Pass to Connect. Lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound. Valentine's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He's trying to get himself into a rhythm, but at what expense?
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Doncic against McConnell. And it's Doncic missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here's MP from outside. And yes, another basket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Outside Connect. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. To halt the run. And the Lakers with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Collins outside. Pass to Connect. Hartenstein with a screen on McDaniels. And it's Connect missing.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
From deep, MP. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Done. The pass to Hartenstein. Here's Doncic. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
Connects from downtown.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And Doncic launches from deep. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Drops in the 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Connect on the wing. McDaniels against Doncic. Dunn outside. Back to Doncic. Over McDaniels. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Doncic has got 9.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
And so it's MP making things happen for Minnesota. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. Williams is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Smart in at the two-guard position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And here's MP from outside. Buries it from three.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Now Doncic. Vanderbilt to pass to Smart. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Westbrook. Lets the three fly, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist with that last one. Smart outside. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Williams passes to Smart. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Smart's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Valentine can't get it to go. The Lakers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Smart. Fades away and sinks a tough shot.
You rarely see Smart operate in the mid-range, but he just takes what the defense gives him on that possession.
Shoots from the elbow. Shot's good by Valentine.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Doncic outside from behind the arc. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Smart against Westbrook. Smart passes to Doncic. Nails it from three.
You know, if Luka makes it, no hesitation.
Here's MP. The three is up. That shot missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to LaRavia. And here's Vanderbilt. Now Smart. DiVincenzo covering. Smart passes to Vanderbilt. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
And Smart has always been a good passer, but in recent years, he's really honed in on his playmaking abilities.
From deep, MP gets the three to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Timberwolves.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Boy, you can't say enough about his effort on the board. He helped them in the battle of possessions all game long.
And the technical free throw is good. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Collins comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Dunn in for LaRavia. Collins finds Smart. Now here's Doncic. DiVincenzo covering. Doncic, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession from deep. MP. Smart grabs the miss. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, when he's dialed in like this, Collins can be a serious difference maker on offense. Hopefully he can keep it up.
Here's MP. Hartenstein pulls it in. Smart outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP way outside. Off the mark. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
When I was growing up, and my dad would come home from work exhausted, he'd say it felt like he did his job twice. Tonight, you look to be doing the work of a few people, MP, especially on the glass, where you crossed the 20-rebound mark. How exhausting was that?
I don't know what your pops did for work, Dominic, but rebounding gives me energy. Every time I grab one, it's like I'm filling up my takeover meter on 2K. Shout out 2K. GOAT mode stuff. Just how I'm built, bro. I mean, plain and simple.
Well, the fans are loving it, MP.
Thank you.
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.